Maddie, will you please give me a piano lesson?
I can't right now.
Come on, dude. How am I ever going to get good if you don't help me?
Because, Dad, you don't understand. I have to go to school.
Without Maddie's help, here's where I'm at on the piano. I know this is middle C, so C, D, E, F, G, B, A, and I guess it starts back over at G, but that's where I'm at. C, D, I don't know. So I want to try this. I'd like to get better at it. I'm not saying I'm ever going to be good or anything like that. I would like to know what these things say, these notes, how I don't have any clue how somebody reads a note. I'd like to learn that. So little by little, we'll get there. So what's the reason that I want to play piano? I tried guitar lessons. My mom made me take guitar lessons one time because she thought my hands were all messed up too. And the guy that taught me how to play, every week I'd just go home and like look at my baseball cards while I was supposed to be practicing, and I'd go the next week and the guy would grab my guitar and he'd say, "Dom, your guitar's all out of tune," and he'd start rocking out like with his whammy bar. He'd grab my guitar and all this, and I'd sit there, and by the time he got done jamming out, my lesson was over, and that's pretty much my experience with music. When I used to pull weeds for my dad and pick up cigarette butts and all that, we worked at this one guy's house, and I watered his flowers and cut his grass, and he was a very well-off guy, and he would come home during the day and go into a room, and I could just see, like when I was on the porch watering his plants or pulling weeds below the window, he was in there and he'd play the most beautiful songs on the piano. And I always thought, man, I'd like to do that someday.
Hey guys, this is Maddie, and I want you right now to go down below, hit that subscribe button, turn your notification bell on. Did you do it already? I'm rushing you people because this is important.
All right, see it here? It has a little bend to it, so it doesn't quite fit on the piano keys right.
Because he tries to fix his fingers all himself without using a doctor.
What you'll see here is sometimes my talent flakes out on me a little bit.
Oh, I thought you meant sound on action. That's what they say. What I wanted to say was, you know how my dad just said he's never played an instrument? Well, I happen to play two, piano and trombone.
Once Maddie got home from school, I harassed her until she agreed to give her #1 student a lesson. Maddie, you are my teacher, so how do you know so much about piano, and what are you going to teach me?
Well, I've been taking lessons for almost a year now, and it's been pretty fun, and my piano teacher has been teaching me a lot of stuff, and it's been very useful to me. She taught me the staff, and I've been teaching my dad.
She's going to teach me about the piano today, but just so we know that she knows something and isn't teaching me a bunch of nonsense, we better hear this little girl play. What are you going to play for us?
Frosty the Snowman.
All right, Maddie, you're playing Frosty the Snowman, a nice portion of it for us. Where are you going to start? Prove to me this is Frosty the Snowman. Whoa, I got to do that. From what Maddie's telling me, this is a basic song. We practiced a couple times. Not necessarily this song, but I figure if I do a little bit, even if I do a little bit a day for 10 years, a little bit a day for 20 years, if I get better little by little, hey, maybe someday I'll be able to play a song. So this is after a couple days of practice. What do I need to do, Maddie?
So first of all, you need to get into this position,
What's that?
where it's called middle C position.
Okay, middle C. What about my left hand?
Goes on the same key as middle C.
Okay.
And so right here it says A, B, C, D, E because those are your main keys in the song.
Gotcha.
You won't be using any other keys.
I'm gonna go for it. All right. No, that was the wrong way. Dang. Okay. C, middle C, it goes down from middle C.
Yes, and by the way, don't get discouraged because yes, piano is hard, everybody. If you've ever played it, and it took me months to learn one song.
Take two. I am a little bit discouraged. So what do you do when your hands don't fit on the keys?
My hands are giant.
Okay, let's try this again. So middle.
Wait.
Wrong hand.
Yeah.
Well, left, C. So this should be A. So right, C, B, A.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm way off. All right, draw. Back to the drawing board. I'm striking out here. Teach.
So middle C position, and then you go down, back up, same note, down. Oh, let me just show.
All right. Okay, I think I got it. I know I'm making a fool of myself, but when you want to try something new, it doesn't matter. You aren't going to be good at it the first time, but you do it, and little by little, before you know it, you're decent. You're playing the song. Okay, middle C. Here we go. C, B, A. Okay. C, B, A. Wrong one. There's been multiple times I considered playing an instrument. Like I said, I used to mess with the guitar, and then the guitar teacher would start with his whammy bar and all that, so that wasn't for me. Then I remember I tried out for chorus in junior high, and the teacher said, "You can take chorus, but I promise you'll fail." But one of the things that really got me thinking about putting my money where my mouth is, I got a buddy, a friend, Jesse, great guy, a poet, an arborist, free thinker. He has muscular dystrophy, and he battles with that, but he's a super motivating guy I turn to for motivation. You know, the guy does everything, has a patent, just a great thinker, great mind, super inspiring. So he's telling me about this dream he had where he could play the violin. And he said, oh, it was great, I was playing. And then at the end of the conversation, he said, I wish I could play the violin. And I said to him, just like that, I said, well, why can't you? Why not you? Whatever it is you want, why not you? So in this case, I wish I could play the piano, and why not me? So I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is and practice little by little and get there. If there's something out there that you want, why not you? Go for it. This is Dominic Damaski and my teacher, Maddie. Until next time, keep playing. Now our teacher's gonna take us out with a quick song. Let's go. What do you got?